west coast of South America, and then back out over the Atlantic Ocean and across the west coast of Africa on this particular orbit of the Earth. A busy time on board the station, today's launch, to be followed tomorrow by the undocking and disposal of the ISS Progress 78 cargo craft, and then of course the docking of the Prichal node module on Friday morning that we will be broadcasting live. Next week, a spacewalk on tap by NASA astronauts Tom Marshburn and Caleb Barron to replace a faulty S-band communication antenna system on the Port 1 truss of the International Space Station. We'll have a briefing on all of that on Monday. We'll talk more about that later.
Morning.
The spacewalk itself scheduled to begin Tuesday, November 30th at 6:10 a.m. Central Time.
How was DART? Oh, DART was amazing. DART was fantastic. What a great launch. It was perfect. Get any sleep? No. I'm gonna cover this launch and I'm gonna go back to sleep. I went to bed like, I don't know, hour and a half ago. It's not by choice, dudes. I have just terrible insomnia this week. It's really bad. Like, really bad. But that ain't gonna stop me from not being here for this bad boy.
Minutes and counting.
I'm gonna get some sleep after
no
this,
issues
guys,
reported
and then I'll be
from the
back
blockhouse
for,
at Baikonur.
I'll be back
All
for Hearts
systems
of
ready
Iron
to
at
support
noontime.
launch.
Yeah, Ernock, it's
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Agent sleep. All right, we're 7 minutes 40 seconds out here from the Progress M-LM launch here. This is launching the Prichal, the Ozlovoy module, the utility docking node that's going to attach to the bottom of the Nauka or science module on the International Space Station. What's the payload? You want to see? You really want to see? Check this out. It's a Space Core.
T-minus 7 minutes and counting. A launch key now being inserted into a control panel at the launch bunker at Baikonur. A real key transitioning the launch sequence into its automated mode.
The key is for tradition, by the way, guys, because Soyuz is old school. That's the Prichal module. So this is a Progress launch here. They basically took Prichal,
you'll notice
and they attached it to a Progress module.
2.1B booster, a slightly bigger, wider fairing.
Check it out. That's what's launching.
Encapsulating the upper stage of the.
They're gonna launch this, which is the utility module, right? It's a 6-axis node with 5 Soyuz passive ports on it, and then 1 Soyuz active port. This is going to attach to the bottom of Nauka, right here. It's gonna go right there on the space station. These are old pictures. And yeah, it's gonna attach to the bottom of the science module that was launched there earlier this year. To get this node up here, all they do is just, it's a Progress service module, and instead of having a Progress capsule and an orbital module, they just have a slight adapter, a small adapter, and then this. And then the service module just docks this to the space station instead. That's what's inside of the fairing here. So it's another ISS module, guys. It's a very strange looking ISS module, but it's a good module. So they'll be able to dock more Soyuz up there if they need to. They could dock Oriol up there, their next generation capsule, if they need to. Yeah, it's just basically going to expand the amount of spacecraft that can dock to the space station. It's literally the Space Corps, yeah.
T-minus 5 minutes and counting. Everything in readiness for launch.
Prichal doesn't have any
the range
RCS
of
on
Baikonur,
it. The Progress
is clear.
that's attached to
the
it, though.
Soyuz booster ready to begin its journey. Again, 8 minutes, 45 seconds from launch until third stage separation and spacecraft separation of the Prichal Module and the attached Progress delivery craft.
Hang on. I'm gonna switch over to the Russian cast. You usually get some really nice camera angles here. So this is the Roscosmos stream. Let's flip it to 1080.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Claving, 50-month resub. Thank you. So this will be a central part of the next new Russian space station. It could be used as a core node for a space station, SCOM, yeah. T-minus 4 minutes on the Progress M-LM launch here out of the Baikonur Cosmodrome. Okay, couple of things that you're going to notice here. There's a bunch of umbilicals right here. There's two actually. One of them is kind of U-shaped, right? And that's the upper umbilical. That detaches at T-minus 30 seconds. And then the second stage umbilical, which is attached right there, which actually is in the center of this, it's I-shaped. So one of them is shaped like this, the other one's shaped like this. The first one will go back, and then the second one will go back. When the second one goes back, we're at T-minus 15 seconds, right? And then Soyuz will begin engine ignition at T+0, and then it'll go at T+6. It'll leave the pad at T+6 seconds once the engines are all good to go. When the engines get up to snuff, you'll know it's gonna get loud. And then these hold down points, 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one on the other side. When Soyuz starts to go up, these things will move out of the way, and it'll slip free of the launch mount. And the arms will just do this. They'll fall backwards, and the thing will get up in the air. And that's when you know we're good to go. Hey, Chief, thought you'd be asleep. I'm asleep in spirit. Big hole. Yes. You can't do this in Florida. This would be a gator pond, man. Well, the engines take a second to spool up, SCOM, but yeah, I don't ever remember it doing that. T-minus 2 minutes. Yeah, eventually, Port, yes. Are there any new updates coming to Soyuz design in the coming years? Yeah, the Oriol capsule. So, changing the entire thing. T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds. I've never seen the pad do that venting before, but then again, I may have just not noticed it. What is the Russian for hold, hold, hold? Niet, niet, niet. Niet, 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 niet. Okay, T-minus 50 seconds. Let's just know, so. Oop. Why is the pad not lit up? This is just the camera. The exposure's high up on the camera. The pad is lit up. Because it's about to get bright right in this area here. It's about to get bright right here. Not here or here so much. Right here. Okay, should see the upper umbilical retract now. Third stage, payload umbilical retraction, T-minus 30 seconds. Stand by for core stage umbilical retract here at T-minus 15. It didn't show it, but it did separate. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Engine ignition. Come on, baby, fly. There she goes. Pognaly. Ah, that's nice. Look at the vernier engines go. Oh, we got a liftoff. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, come on, mix the audio better. Oh, this shot is clutch. What a great shot. Look at the vernier engines. You see the vernier engines move? That's cool, man. That was perfect. Ooh, that was pretty. I like that. That was worth getting up for. That was worth getting up for. I'm awake. Shut did you see the verniers go? That was so good. That was perfect. Okay, separation and ignition looked real good. Yeah, they do it good, Spiffy. They know what they're doing. All right. All systems on the launch vehicle are normal. Это нормально. All construct parameters on the launch vehicle are normal. I don't... He said something else is normal. There's 2 Roscosmos streams. Here, let's flip it. Let's
delivery craft.
Flip the NASA TV.
All engines performing nominally.
2
minutes, 45 seconds into the flight.
Pitch, yaw, and roll are normal.
Coming up on the 3-minute mark. The vehicle reported to be stable.
All right, this stretch.
Good engine performance.
Thing is, I can't do it. Give me the Roscosmos stream. I can't do the stretched picture. It looks terrible. There we go. Perfect.
Параметры системы управления ракетоносителя в норме.
All systems on the rocket are normal.
Стабилизация изделия устойчивая. Параметры конструкции ракетоносителя в норме.
Gotcha, Cammy. So this is a graphic animation here. This isn't the live telemetry, but see. So it looks like.
Тангаж, рыскание, вращение в норме.
Was that pitch, yaw, and roll? That's what he said just a second ago. Again, same thing, right?
Двигатель второй ступени работает нормально.
Нормально. Это нормально.
Параметры системы управления ракетоносителя в норме.
All systems on the rocket are normal.
Полет нормальный. Время КП. 18 часов, 6 минут, 35 секунд, 42 миллисекунды.
Полет нормальный. Guidance is normal.
Изделие устойчивое.
Rates look good on the vehicle for the most part.
Двигатель второй ступени работает нормально.
Работает нормально. So automatic guidance, yeah.
Тангаж, рыскание, вращение в норме.
Sounds like every video game featuring Russian communications I've ever played. What's up, White?
Конструкция ракетоносителя в норме. Параметры системы управления ракетоносителя в норме.
Everything's still good. got an onboard,
Прошел
boys?
гарантийный надув бака окислителя третьей ступени.
Okay, hot staging. Third stage ignition.
Есть
Separation.
запуск двигателя третьей ступени.
Okay,
Есть
stand by for
выключение
interstage
двигателя
jettison.
второй ступени. Есть отделение второй ступени.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Есть брус панели хвостового отсека. Есть брус створок головного обтекателя.
Good. Perfect.
Стабилизация изделия устойчивая.
Yeah, Capcom. Russians don't mess around, dude. They're getting that pad ready for the next Soyuz.
Параметры конструкции ракета-носителя в норме.
All parameters on the launch vehicle look good.
Двигатель третьей ступени работает нормально.
Automated guidance systems are normal. It's a shame, Chief.
Параметры
I
системы
wish.
управления в норме.
Hey, Linux. Good morning. Prichal looks so KSP. All I see is the space core from Portal, man.
Полет нормальный.
Pilot нормальный. Guidance is good. Second stage engine нормально.
Тангаж, рыскание вращения в норме.
Pitch yaw and roll are normal. Rates on the vehicle look good. Yep. Same as what they say for an Atlas launch. It's literally the same stuff.
Параметры конструкции ракета-носителя в норме.
It does look like a KSP node, doesn't it? It's a service module with a 6-axis node attached to the front.
Двигатель третьей ступени работает нормально.
Because, dudes, it doesn't need to be complicated.
Параметры системы управления ракета-носителя в норме.
All systems on the carrier rocket look normal. About an hour.
Стабилизация изделия устойчивая.
And it's attached to a Progress. Yeah, it's a Progress service module. Oh, it didn't fit? Make the fairing a little bigger.
Полет нормальный.
Полет нормальный. Guidance is normal.
Прошло включение второй ступени наддува баков третьей ступени.
Yeah, I didn't get that one. I didn't get that one. That was too quick.
Двигатель третьей ступени работает нормально.
Automated guidance systems are normal. Dart went great, Linux. Yeah, it was a great launch.
Стабилизация изделия устойчивая.
Okay, so there's the telemetry right there. There's your velocity,
Полет нормальный.
altitude, and downrange distance right here. So we're a little bit past 6 kilometers a second at an altitude of 195 kilometers.
Параметры конструкции ракета-носителя в норме.
1,450 kilometers downrange. The next step here in the flight is third stage flame out and
Двигатель третьей
separation.
ступени работает нормально.
Second stage
Параметры
pressurization for
системы
the third
управления
stage.
в норме.
Is it out past Mars? Dart? No. It's gonna take Dart a little ways to get to Didymos.
Стабилизация изделия устойчивая.
Why is the radio quality so terrible? Does it have to be good? As long as they can understand each other, it's really all that
Полет
matters.
нормальный.
Pilot нормальный. Это нормально.
Тангаж, рыскание вращения в норме.
Looking good. We're coming up on third stage engine cutoff here.
Параметры системы управления в норме.
Здравствуй. Привет, Ivan.
Двигатель третьей ступени работает нормально.
Automated guidance is normal.
Полет нормальный.
Guidance is normal. Okay.
Стабилизация изделия устойчивая.
Stabilization, yaw, pitch and roll. Okay, we have third stage flame out.
Есть выключение двигателя третьей ступени.
We've separated.
Есть отделение транспортного грузового корабля модуля Progress M-LM номер 303.
Good insertion on the Progress M-LM spacecraft.
M-LM выведен на орбиту искусственного спутника Земли.
Perfect. Look at that thing. That thing is so goofy. I love it. I mean, I can read a little bit of Russian, but I'm pretty bad at it. But I understand enough what they're saying. I mean, I have people helping me in chat, but perfect. They look like good. Oh.
Транспортный грузовой корабль
Привет,
модуль
Юлия.
Progress M-LM выведен на околоземную орбиту и принят к управлению
нет.
ЦУПом.
Нельзя не сказать о том, что госкорпорация «Роскосмос» записала в свой безусловный актив еще один успешный космический
You
старт
looking at the table,
в этом
White?
году. Стыковка специального грузовика с модулем «Наука» намечена на 26 ноября, а с нами на прямой связи Центр управления полетами, СУП-СНИИМАШ и наш корреспондент, специальный корреспондент Сергей Тюрин. Сергей, приветствую. Вижу, ты полон бодрости и желания присоединиться к нашей прямой трансляции. Тебе слово, ты в прямом эфире.
Дорогие друзья, ну действительно здесь на балкончике для прессы в Центре управления полетами сейчас все уже выяснили, потому что самая волнительная часть для журналистов завершилась, все лучшие фотографии сделаны и репортаж о выводе космического аппарата на орбиту завершен. Тем не менее, в Центре управления полетами в подмосковном Королеве работа для специалистов продолжается, и самая главная часть только начинается. Главная оперативная группа управления приняла на управление космический корабль «Прогресс» ТГК М-ЛМ, который, собственно, несет в себе модуль «Причал» для Международной космической станции. Чем запомнится этот старт? Конечно же, подготовкой к пуску в первую очередь, поскольку модуль «Причал» своими антропоморфными чертами вызвал большой всплеск эмоций в сети. Люди рисовали, представляли в различных образах этот новый модуль для Международной космической станции. И, конечно же, это не могло не отразиться на самой атмосфере этого пуска. Ну и хочется, конечно же, отметить то, как здесь в ЦУПе наблюдали за репортажем с Байконура. На Байконуре наступали сумерки, и это, наверное, один из тех немногих случаев, когда действительно вот этот момент подготовки к старту ракеты, он немногим уступал самому зрелищу пуска ракеты. Что будет происходить далее? Завтра в 14:38 по московскому времени корабль Progress МС-17 будет отстыкован от модуля «Наука». В надирном порту он находился, я напомню, и заберет с тобой часть стыковочного узла, которая называется проставка. Дело в том, что «Наука» обладает гибридным стыковочным узлом. Для того, чтобы модуль «Причал» мог быть пристыкован к «Науке», Progress МС-17 заберет эту проставку и таким образом сможет пристыковаться модулю «Наука», и Международная космическая станция перерастет новым модулем. Так что, друзья, продолжаем следить за этим увлекательным путешествием модуля «Причал» к Международной космической станции.
Сергей, спасибо. Сергей Тюрин из Центра управления полетами. Кстати, рассказал, что такое проставка.
Да.
Итак, трансляцию пуска с космодрома Байконур ракеты-носителя «Союз-2-1Б». Успешного пуска, надо сказать. С транспортным грузовым кораблем-модулем «Прогресс М-ЛМ» провела команда Роскосмос ТВ. Телевизионный отдел космического центра «Южный» при поддержке специалистов телекомпании «Международный телепорт Луч».
Спасибо, что были с нами. Следите за нашими трансляциями.
До встречи в космосе и на Земле.
Thank you for watching. Tomorrow at 14:38 Moscow time, Progress will undock with part of the interim docking adapter between it and Nauka. Oh man, it's going there quick. Prichal's gonna get up there real fast. Is it scrubbed? No, it launched. It launched. Let me, I want to listen to the last part again. Hold on.
Успешного пуска, надо сказать. С транспортным грузовым кораблем-модулем «Прогресс М-ЛМ» провела команда Роскосмос ТВ. Телевизионный отдел космического центра «Южный» при поддержке специалистов телекомпании «Международный телепорт Луч».
Спасибо, что были с нами. Следите за нашими трансляциями.
До встречи в космосе и на Земле.
Word. Yeah, so Progress undocks tomorrow and Prichal docking on Friday. Okay, so it's gonna, they're gonna do a checkout on the thing, and there's a Progress attached to Nauka right now. I think that's what Sergei Turin was saying there. I'm pretty sure, but he was going too fast for me, man. It's too early, and I'm pretty bad at translating it anyway. See you in space and on the ground. All right. Yeah, it did. So they're here. I'll give you guys a good replay there. It was a good launch. Everything looked real good. We had a really nice picture at liftoff. So there, you'll like this. Watch. Watch this. You see the verniers wiggling. They're going piggly wiggly here. Watch. Yeah, alleviate in a second. I am tired as freak. Yeah. Look at. Oh! Watch the vernier. Watch the outside vernier engine. Oh! It's a little wiggly. I like that a lot. Oh! Do you even lift? Bro, do you even lift? Dost thou even lift? Piggly wiggly. That is a very technical term. No, okay. You want the actual technical term? Soyuz uses vernier thrusters, okay? It has 5 engines in the first stage. I know it looks like a lot more than that. There's 5. There's 4 RD-107s and 1 RD-108. The 4 RD-107s actually have 6 nozzles. They have 1 power pack that's powering 6 nozzles. Why do they do that? Well, heat, ease of manufacture, a couple of other things. These RD-107s are 4 nozzle engines here for main thrust, and then there's 2 nozzles attached here that are vernier engines. Those are literally, that's the rudder. That's what steers the thing. These verniers here, and you can literally see them steering the rocket because they're pointed at different angles here. Each RD-107 has 2 on the outside, and those verniers can only move on 1 axis. So if you have 4 of these things, 4 RD-107s at 12, 3, 6, and 9, and the one at 3 and 9 can do this, and the ones at 12 and 6 can do that, you get 3 axes of steering, right? A little bit later, the center engine in RD-108 has 4 verniers on it. 2 of them go this way, and 2 of them go this way. And after the 3rd stage separation, where they lose the outside boosters, right? These steer the rocket on the way up for core stage separation. They're little vernier thrusters. That's what's cool about this. You can see them actually turning the rocket. That's very, very, very cool. Or piggly wiggly, as I said. Piggly wiggly. Oh, yeah, here we go. Spasibo, Shinar. Hold on. All right, here. There you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. See? The RD-107s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6 on the outside, and then the RD-108 in the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 that go like this, 2 that go like this. And we're seeing them doing work right there, which is really freaking cool. That's not a shot we get very often. Look. You can see them doing work. You can see that they're actually turning the rocket. That's really freaking cool, man. Oh, that's so legit, dude. What a great track. What a freaking great track that is, man. Oh, my goodness. All right, Linux. See you, buddy. Oh, that's fantastic. Dude. That was worth getting up for. Oh, man. Nope. There, you're looking at 5 engines, AP. 5 engines. We got another one, Shinar? You got another one in there? Oh, yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. Here, let's take a look. Boom. There she is. Hello. Yep, see the little vernier engines. They're just tapped off from the main engines. They designed them that way to make it easier because it's easier to make smaller nozzles. It's a good idea, actually. Yep, there she is. And the RD-108 is just this with 4 verniers instead of 2. Why did the rocket sit on the pad for something like 4 seconds before it started to lift? Same exact reason that the space shuttle does. They let it sit on the pad for a second to make sure all the engines are good to go. And then when the engines are all making peak thrust, then they let the thing off the pad. Here, I'll show you. So these Soyuz engines, these RDE engines, are about as simple as you can get. They don't have a starter on them. You want to know how they get ignited? They stick a match up the nozzle. I'm not making that up. They literally stick a match. Just like there's a big one. And they stick 4 matches up the nozzle on each engine. And they turn on the taps for the motor. They turn the taps open like you would on like a hose, right? Obviously remote. And then they light the match. That's why you get such a violent fire going on here. And it takes a second. It takes a second for the motors to spool up. See there, they lit the matches. Okay, there's ignition. The motors are gonna spool. You're gonna get them going. They're gonna get them going, and then once they get up to full power, you're good to go. Bye-bye. That's nice. It's simple. Very, 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 very simple. It's also how they cook their marshmallows for the winter. They already got snow out there, White. It kind of sucks for them, dude.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
It's probably a lot cheaper. Soyuz is not a complicated piece of equipment. The most complicated part is the spacecraft flying on it. The rocket, the launch vehicle, the Raketa Nositel, carrier rocket in Russian. It's very simple. It doesn't need to be complicated, dudes. Yeah, I need to translate that. This is... It's a joke. Ours can't make a camera go nuts. Hey, it's... Dude, that's a pretty good picture right there, man. I mean, that's what Sergey did, AP. You gotta keep it simple. I mean, this thing started as an ICBM, so it needed to be simple. It needed to be simple to launch, and it needed to be able to launch in whatever. Because ICBM. And then they just put an upper stage on it, and they said, huh, this is a great launch vehicle. Shouldn't you be in bed? Yeah. Hey, Maz, 75-month resub. Blurg your coffee. Oh, yeah. It's very, very nice piece of equipment, man. I'd fly on one. Hell yeah. Absolutely. It's one of the safest rockets around, man. Oh. You can see look at the verniers. They're going piggly wiggly. Look at them move. Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, that's so good, man. So what happened to James Webb? Has there been any update? Somebody down in Kourou knocked one of the adapters that goes from the payload to the payload attachment fitting. It's some kind of release mechanism, and it basically fell and dinged the payload adapter. And the whole vehicle shook. So... the whole vehicle shook. Yeah, that's good. It's not like there's sensitive equipment on that or anything, right? Is it okay? We don't know yet. yeah, but like worse than if it was on top of a rocket. I don't think it's that it's worse. It's that it's just not something that was predicted. NASA wants to be absolutely sure. There's a lot of single fault redundant stuff on this satellite. You probably should make sure that you didn't break anything. It sent vibrations up the stack, up the vehicle that the spacecraft that were not tested, basically. So we don't know. Look at the animation in space. It's like there's no Earth, but a galactic thread. Huh? We should be able to line up in a single file line and kick that person in the shins. Good morning, hypersonic nerd. I agree. I don't think they damaged anything. They just got to understand what happened and kind of go from there. It's not that big of a deal, guys. It's still though. Don't drop that stuff. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Pray to God you don't drop that thing. I won't. Freaking right. Yeah, they're just gonna look over the vehicle. Obviously, put the separation mechanism back together, right? And they're just gonna there's NASA guys down there. They're gonna look over everything, make sure it's good to go. Well, it was more like, hey, our thermal protection system is too weak for bomb reentry. What is that, Shinar? And it took some time to improve it, but we already have a rocket waiting, so let's strap a satellite on it. Yeah, that sounds about right. I got it wrapped up in this special NASA napkin. Don't drop that stuff. Don't drop it. About the first satellite, Sputnik. I mean, yeah, for people that speak English, Sputnik is just satellite. That's satellite in Russian. While we're on the stuff that happens, what's the news on Lucy? Do you know? Everything should be good with the Lucy mission from what I understand, Finn. They had some problems with those fold-out solar panels. One of them didn't latch, but everything's working good. I think they fixed it. If I'm remembering right. I don't know. It's early, man. My brain is pudding right. My brain is pudding right now, and I'll tell you, the proof is in the pudding. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. If you x-rayed my head, you'd see a bowl of chocolate pudding. Still on sale. Forget those NASA guys. It's the Northrop Grummins that know what they're doing. Yeah. Yeah, pudding. I like that. It's a bowl chocolate pudding for EJ or build out. Well, I'll give you 3 guesses. To guess right, TJ, is as easy as falling off a log. Life is like a box of chocolate pudding. All right, I'm going back to bed, dudes. I'm going back to sleep. I am sleepy time. I am sleepy time. I'll be back in about 4 hours, give or take, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed the Progress Prichal launch. I hate the way that Nelson talks, not sorry. First photos from Lucy. Oh. Very nice. Cool. All right. I was honestly surprised you're even live. Hey, I said I'd be here. Hey, have some rest. Spasiba, Shinar. Thanks for your help, man. And thank you for all my Russian viewers that help me translate this stuff, because I would be lost without